Facebook is such a positive place during election week.
Oh, man, I've never felt better.
So many kind interactions on there. And another healthy place to share your thoughts and your feelings is on this segment, What's on Your Mind, where we
share
go...
conspiracies, too.
Yeah.
We really do. Starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Oh, man. Well, I'm a little concerned. I'm raising a little thief.
Which
Dude,
one?
this kid is good. The little boy.
It's always a little boy.
What's
Seriously.
he doing?
Well, okay, so we had a party at our house, and it was a big dinner party. People were coming over, and you know, some people were texting me, like, can they make it? Can they not make it? When they'll be there, right? So the phone is important during this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes missing. My phone, I cannot find it for 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
And you're asking out loud for it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And you're waiting on people to call and text. And
then it makes it awkward because then you have people over and all you can concentrate on is like where the phone is and why I don't have it and how it. I mean, I did go for a walk. Did it drop? Do I need to go look for it? Michael goes down the block to look to see if it dropped out when I was walking the dog. Like,
well, and then you're like, now I'm going to spend $1,000 to go buy a new one, maybe?
And it's just like not a good vibe.
No.
Like when people are coming over to your house and you're like, I'm freaking out about my phone.
Yeah.
So I finally am like, well, I don't know where it is. I give up. I'm putting that little kid to bed. All right.
Oh, no.
He had it. He had my phone.
time?
Yes. He had it up in his bedroom. And I go, Alder, where did you get this? He goes, oh, I thought you felt it when I pickpocketed it out of your back pocket. I go, what?
You're supposed to be stealing our guests' wallets and purses, not my phone.
I mean, it was impressive because I didn't feel it at all. It was very smooth.
But you
His
have
move.
to discipline him, right?
I mean, not really. I don't know. I'm not very good disciplined mom. You know, I was kind of
That's
like,
it. Tickle fight.
yeah. I was like, hey, buddy, let me know next time.
Yeah, like that's not cool.
I didn't ask him, you know, because I didn't think he had it. Like, why would he have it?
Okay.
Also,
Yes.
he's like,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
I kind of see
Okay,
that.
it's bad parenting. There we go.
I mean, it
Now
is.
we get it.
Fair enough.
Solid criticism there.
Jose, what's on your mind?
Well, recently I started getting monthly massages. And I
nice.
just get like randomly assigned to people, right?
Okay.
I choose my date and time and then they just give me
You don't have
stuff.
like a favorite masseuse?
No, not yet,
Okay.
right? I'm new, right? So I go in and I check into my room and I'm face down and I'm ready to go.
Oh,
and
God, isn't that moment great?
I
You're
know.
just anticipating
the next
it.
hour is going to be
Yeah.
so nice. And the door opens and this huge man enters.
Yes.
Very large. And I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay.
awesome.
I like where this is going.
Yeah.
I bet you do, Jeff.
Okay.
Well, you want someone with big, meaty hands.
Exactly,
You know?
that's true. And usually I have girls, so I was like, oh, wow, this is going to be good, right?
Yeah.
So first thing he tells me, remember, I'm face down, I'm ready to go. He says, this should probably be the time that I tell you that I rarely use my hands.
Okay.
And he sounds just like that.
He uses his like elbows and stuff.
Also, Brooke kind of knows.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm like, this is a massage. I would
Yeah.
hope you use. And so I go, oh, he goes, yeah, I use my knees and elbows a lot.
Yeah. I think that's
Oh.
pretty common, and it's like supposed to save them from like carpal tunnel and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And if you pay extra, they'll use other body parts
Yeah.
too. So.
Guess which point this is.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, this will be interesting. But then what he follows up with is, believe me, I've read the manual and I know exactly what I can get away with.
What?
We can get
Wait,
away
that's
with
what
it.
he said?
Yeah, why would you say get away
And
with?
what manual is
Yeah,
that?
there's a manual. Am I
Where?
supposed to read the manual? I don't. Anyway.
Weird.
So he then immediately proceeds to put his knee, jams it right into my neck.
His knee?
He literally just gets his knee and he plops it on my neck.
I mean,
and I'm like,
incredible
"Ugh."
flexibility.
Yeah,
No,
honestly. Up onto the table.
He
Wow.
lowers the table.
Oh.
So I'm like almost on the floor.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
like, and then boom, knee in the neck. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, oh, and I'm doing this sounds, I'm squirming. And
Because it feels so good.
no, because it hurts.
Did you say that's too much?
And I said, oh, wow, it really hurts. And I say the word hurts, and he's like, that's good. That means it's working.
Oh,
Nice,
no.
yes.
This is called kinetic massage or
Okay.
something. I don't know. And so he
Oh,
holds
no,
it because he
Jose.
says if I squirm, it's good. It means it's working. So he doesn't let
working?
up. He's like, that's good. That's good. And I'm like, okay. Oh, so then he
You see those
proceeds.
tears that you're crying? That's the stress leaving your body.
Dude, I thought he would let up.
Sounds
He did
like
not.
you're at a WWE match.
It felt like it, because then he goes to my back. Knees on the back.
Nice.
Knees on my legs. Knees on my knees. He's kneeing my knees at one point, Brooke.
That's so funny to me.
There is no hands at all, you guys.
Do you have bruises?
Oh my God, I don't want to fast forward, but I was in pain for 4 days after this massage.
No.
Okay, so then after an hour, I'm like, ugh. I'm like breathing heavy. I just got kneed and elbowed for an hour, and the guy goes, all right, it's time to give you a massage. And I'm like, yay. So then he actually rubs my neck for like 5 minutes.
Was it good?
And it felt great. I wish he did that the whole time.
Compared to
That was the best part of
okay.
it. And then he's like, look, before we go, just to give you some life advice, you're looking to save money. You should move into a van like I did.
Oh. Okay. He lives in a van.
I live in a van 5 minutes away in the woods. No one knows where it's parked.
Is he a real employee?
He is I hope. I left very confused.
Wow.
Anyway, so he says he walks to work every day, but he's parked in a hidden spot in the city that nobody knows.
Okay.
And if anyone needs a massage, I know a new guy.
Yeah.
Or financial advice.
Yeah, or financial advice.
great.
You work on your 401k, go to his van.
You have seemed very relaxed and financially
Dude,
responsible
my
lately.
butt hurt. My butt cheeks hurt for 4 days.
That's the truck stop special.
Yeah, that was a
Alexis,
different thing.
What's on your mind?
So last weekend I went out for Halloween to a party.
Oh, that's fun.
And I dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood so that I could bring a basket full of Jell-O shots with me.
Oh, that's so
cute.
smart.
I get her
That's
basket.
really fun.
And you're the favorite. Everyone's like, oh,
Well,
cool.
see, so when making them though, I thought no one's gonna get drunk off these anyway, so I'm just not gonna put alcohol in them because
No
way.
way.
I
They're
don't
just
wanna
Jell-O?
waste my vodka, okay? But I'm not gonna tell anybody.
This is the best
So then-
logic.
So wait, you're telling so you can do cheap Jell-O.
Yep. So I show up to the party and I think I'll just
Oh,
slowly
no.
hand these out to my friends, like no one's gonna notice.
And as they get drunk, they'll think it's
Exactly. I
Oh,
might
'cause they're
semi-gaslight my own friends into thinking they have alcohol. Yes.
Wow.
But like Jose said, I walk in and they go, "Yay, Alexis brought Jell-O
Yeah,
shots!"
clutch.
And I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't want this attention."
It's not supposed to be the first drink.
And it was the first drink.
Oh,
So then they
no.
hand them out to the room, and everybody's like, "Let's take them all on the count of 3." And I'm like, "Oh God, these have no alcohol."
They called you out.
So then they take them, and there's a few whispers that are like, "Wow, that was really good," and then the other half is like, "These don't have alcohol in them." And in my head, I'm thinking, guys, all I had was Tito's, and to me, that's expensive vodka. I didn't want to waste it on
Tito's
the Jell-O
is good.
shots.
It's
I
nice.
mean,
Yeah.
so I did tell them, no, there is. You guys just can't taste it. Like you guys,
so you-
You doubled down on
I
it.
really doubled down on
'Cause
insisting.
I
my
make
Jell-O
them
shots.
so well that
Yeah,
you can't
this-
taste the alcohol.
exactly.
High-end vodka that you can't even
like-
taste.
Exactly.
I poured $100 worth of alcohol into this, and you guys are unappreciative.
Exactly.
Wow.
So then all night I would just kind of pretend to look and be like, "Oh, this one has more for you," you know, and hand it out
Yeah.
all night.
'Cause you
And-
can tell.
The orange ones.
Yeah.
The orange
That's
ones
what
are
I said.
strong.
It was the orange. So, anyways, that was my Jell-O shot
funny.
con, but I don't think it really worked.
Dude, yeah,
but-
your phone's
Yeah.
gonna blow up with text messages
Yeah.
from your friends after this confession.
Yeah.
I love it. Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Ever since I moved into my house, I've been putting together all this furniture, like assembling tables and bookshelves
Oh,
and dressers
yeah.
and counters.
Yeah.
And most recently, I ordered a desk, and I just wanted a break from building stuff for one weekend.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so you tried to order one that just came already set up?
Well,
or
it had
what?
an
hire
option
someone?
where for $90 they'll have somebody
Oh.
assemble
Yeah.
it for you.
I
That's
always
a
do
lot
that.
of money.
I
It
always
was,
do
but I
that.
was like, just do it. I want
Yeah.
my weekend
Okay.
free so I can enjoy the time. So they deliver it.
Yeah.
They send somebody out. This person arrives.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm like, oh my God, he's like, I want to say 75 years old. Struggles to walk up the front steps of my house
no, Jeff,
because he tells me his sciatica is terrible right now. He can barely move.
Which,
This is the man building my desk.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's just a couple screws. He could probably do it, right?
Oh.
I don't know about that because I show him the desk and he goes, ugh,
Oh.
because it's really, really heavy.
Oh.
And for the next 3 hours, I have to watch him struggle in pain to assemble my giant, heavy wooden desk.
You could have helped him.
I thought
No,
about
but
that.
you paid
I
for
thought
it.
about should I offer, but yeah, Jose, I'm paying the money.
That's
like, what
the
am I
point.
paying for?
You didn't pay for a teammate.
Did you sit on the couch with like a cup of coffee
Yeah.
and just
Just watch it?
yes.
Coffee? No, it was game day. I had a beer.
Yeah, oh boy. Cheers,
So
old man.
Yeah.
I had to watch him struggle for 3 hours while me, very able-bodied person, could have done it myself in probably half the time.
But how did your fantasy team do?
Well, not great either.
Oh,
so
Oh my
Sorry
God.
about
in the end, 3 hours later, he finally finishes it. I have to carry his tool bag out because he can't lift it.
You broke him, Jeff.
I felt kind of bad.
He's like, will you call me an Uber? I don't think I can drive.
But
I mean, Jose knows a massage therapist.
That's
yeah,
true.
you and crack him in half.
they're probably friends. But yeah, never signing up for that again.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Lesson learned.
Lesson
Rough
learned.
services for the group this week.
That was what was on our minds. Text in 78592. Tell us what's on yours. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.